Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we are looking at the DC Universe Classics Collect and Connect figure IMPERIEX. Build-A-Figure if you're a Marvel Legends collector. This guy is actually done pretty well. That's probably why somebody asked me to do a review for him. I thought I already did. They said I didn't. I don't remember, so I figured what the heck, I'll just do one, and if it's a re-review, then that's okay, because somebody asked for it. And I'm always happy to do a review somebody asks for. Anyway, he stands about 9 inches tall, so he's got some decent size on him. He's not huge, and he's got some pretty cool details about him. This whole over-the-shoulder capey cloak thingy looks pretty cool. His skirt thing looks pretty cool. They both also are kind of bland. I'm not familiar with the character at all, so if that's what it's supposed to look like, then that's perfectly fine. It just looks a little bit simple. But that's not the same thing as for the face and head. The head sculpt and face sculpt, or face paint, really, really well done. It looks awesome. I love that face underneath that helmet, the red eyes, and then all the detailing and shading for the teeth and skin looks really, really good. And then throughout the body, he's got that little red corrugated thing going on right here. And you can see it's got like a black wash in there, so it looks really nice in person. I'm not sure if it's showing up well on camera, but it looks really good. Nice sculpting for the gloves and these gauntlets here. Unfortunately, the arms look a little bit big to me compared to the lower legs. Or compared to the legs in general, so maybe the legs are too small. Maybe he's supposed to look like that. Like I said, if that's the case, then that's perfectly fine. It stands out as being a little bit lopsided for the upper body. So you guys, if it looks right, that's good. If it doesn't look right, then that's bad. You're gonna have to judge if you're familiar with the character. It does have some nice sculpt work. All of these gold things are sculpted. So same thing for up here, it's all sculpted, so that's pretty cool. As far as articulation goes, the head can go up and down a little bit. It actually can lean from side to side a little bit, and then of course we have the full rotation. Standard DCUC style shoulders, they work really well. Bicep swivel, no problem at all. Single jointed elbow, not quite 90 degrees, and the wrist swivel actually takes place back here instead of by the hand, but that's okay, it still works fine. The ab crunch, not great. It's there, but it doesn't work that well. Waist twist works just fine. You can do it either above or below the skirt, so you can move that however you want to. The skirt's soft, but it's not that soft, so it will restrict the hip movement. You can bring them pretty far forward, not so far to the side, but I'm guessing you probably don't need to put them in the most dynamic of poses anyway. The thigh swivel is hidden very nicely underneath that red part, so that's pretty cool. The knee joint, not quite 90 degrees, but it's hidden by this knee pad right here, so that looks nice. Ankle hinge, ankle pivot, whatever you want to call that, works pretty nicely. Not great, but not bad. And he does have an ankle rocker. Again, it's not great, but it's not bad. So it's a pretty good figure. It's not obviously my favorite, but it's got some very nice details to it, and it's definitely a nice shelf piece because for the most part, the paint job's pretty good. We have a little bit of slop for the gold in some places, but it's a nice, appealing figure overall. So if you like the character, if you're looking at getting the figure and worried about it, I'd say go ahead and pick it up. It's a pretty decent collect and connect. So there you go. That head sculpt really is really nice. So for that alone, I have to recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.